Was this how it would end? Trapped, surrounded, my power lost. I deserved so much more. They were coming for me. Once I was their queen, now they would be my doom. Then, out of nowhere, new rift? It was different, fragile. I felt a trickle of power returning, barely there. Not enough to mind control even a single orc. Still, the rift offered an escape. As soon as I stepped through, I saw him. Standing right in front of me with that ridiculous grin plastered across his face. I only had one thing to say. Run! Was it you?
Was what me?
The rift! Can't you feel the magic returning? Did you open it?
Nah, I'm more of a closer. Hey, aren't you that crazy lady that tried to kill me?
There's no time! The orcs are right behind me!
Orcs? Nice! Now you're talking my... talkie language thing.
And now that the banter and the intro is over, hello viewers, this is Clockworks, and welcome to Orcs Must Die 2. This is the Edge, as you can see there. And this is going to be my 5 skull guide for the Orcs Must Die 2. Now, because this is the first episode, the first level, which is essentially a piss take, because of how easy it is, I'm just going to go ahead and use it to explain a few things. I'm still going to do the guides in the same format that I did my old Orcs Must Die 1 videos in, so essentially, but not for this one, because the first level is so easy, it's not really worth it. So what I'm going to do is... First off, business.
This'll be fun.
Like so. Anyway, so yeah, what I'm going to essentially be doing is I will show the first rounds in, you know, the normal speed. Then I'll speed up the other rounds as I did. I'll slow down for the building phases as shown before. Now, because Orcs Must Die is uniquely different to Orcs Must Die 1, there's a few things that I must explain while unleashing the Horde, because I don't need to worry about that.
Time to go to work.
The skull system is a bit more unique in this, so making a 5 skull guide can be a bit more difficult. So how I'm going to do things... Oh look, lag. That's cute. So how I'm going to do things is, apart from being a very bad multitasker, so you'll have to forgive me if I'm not the best at talking and shooting, is I will not play endless to get extra skulls, for example. I will only play one level after another, and I will show you how to 5 skull it the very first time you play it, which means that avoiding the little bonus skulls that you can pick up off the ground. This means that you should have the exact same amount of skulls as me. Meaning I will never have more or less than you by a huge amount. I may have 1 or 2 because I might get bonus skulls that drop from orcs on the ground. Now I'm sure you all know what I mean. If you have played Orcs Must Die 2 already, you will understand the bonus skulls feature.
Keep it coming.
So, as I was going to say, yes, I'm sure you all understand the bonus skulls feature, which means that I'll never have more skulls or less skulls than you guys, or well, I should do, but only by about 1 or 2. Now, how I'm also going to do things is I'm going to be playing through, you will see 2 episodes, so if you want to skip to the Sorceress part, there should have been an annotation at the beginning of the video, or if not, look in the video description and you can skip to see how the Sorceress does things. So in each video there will be the War Mage, which I'm playing right now, and then there will be the Sorceress, and I'll basically be showing you the same level with both characters, showing you how to 5 skull with each character. This means double the work for me because I've got to complete the game twice with both characters. Makes it a bit of a pain in the ass, but what can you do, eh? I don't really mind, it's a fun game. Aim seems to be off today.
Sweet!
Instant G, because the timer still runs while you are messing around. So you don't want to be caught messing around in Orcs Must Die 2. Especially if you're trying to get a 5 skull. That timer just keeps on running. Personally, I wish they would pause it for the building phase, but that wouldn't be very fair now, would it?
1, 2, 5. Darn it, I lost count again.
Good old blunderbuss. In fact, I may just speed this up just for the sake of it, but it's only 4 waves, so I don't think I really need to. There's not a lot you can explain on this level. As long as you do what I'm doing here with both characters, it's pretty much a piss-take level. It's an introduction level that anyone can 5 skull without even trying. And there you have it. I'm now going to switch to the Sorceress side of things, and I will see you there. I'm probably not going to commentate while showing the Sorceress, but we'll see how things go. Let me just go and switch over now then. As you see from the bonus skulls, I now have 10 skulls. You should have the exact same amount as me after completing this. You might have 11 or 12, depending on if you were lucky by getting bonus skulls or not. Anyway. Thank you for watching, viewers. I hope you enjoyed, and now I'll demonstrate the Sorceress part.
Can't you feel the magic returning? Did you open it?
Nah, I'm more of a
Blah 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 blah. Hey viewers, now this is the Sorceress part of things. So I'm just going to explain a few things on how I'm going to do this. You should have just seen the War Mage section, but if you didn't, I suggest you go watch that just for reference, because I'm not going to go and explain everything that I did. So for the Sorceress, I'm probably not going to commentate over them. I might do if I'm feeling like it, but probably not. And, oh. That's better. Anyway, as I was saying, I'm probably not going to commentate over the Sorceress parts, but I may do her strategy a little bit different as well, because you essentially get the same traps as each other. The Acid Spitter, this, and Mana Well are pretty much the only things unique to the Sorceress. The War Mage has the Healing Well, the Warhammer of course, and he also has the Arrow Walls and the Tar Traps, which are personally what I feel to be infinitely better. I like the Acid Wall more than the Arrow Walls, but I like the Tar more than the Freezing.
I'm ready.
But it's all personal preference. So, if you didn't know already, go figure it out. The Sorceress has 2 stages of attacks. Oops, lag there. For normal orcs, you can just do this. The second stage attack one-shots them. It's pretty much a joke. Look at this.
I was just starting to enjoy myself.
Doop doop, and that is that setup. You're fine now.
Time to dance.
There's also a charm ability you can use. That's very useful in endless mode, I must say. Very useful in endless mode. Now I'm just going to let you know something. Co-op in comparison to single player, co-op is infinitely harder. I'm not exaggerating. They up the difficulty for co-op a lot. They reduce the power timer, they increase the orcs difficulty, in meaning they throw harder orcs at you and whatnot, a lot earlier. For example, at this stage, on the first wave, you would be getting like the heavily armoured orcs instead of just all these little peons that can't even hurt you. Or rather catch you.
Pathetic insects. Is there a draft? Let them come.
as I was saying, because the traps are essentially the same, I don't want to go showing you a repeat build. So for the Sorceress, you know, I don't want to just copy what I did with the War Mage because that would be silly, right? So I might just have a bit of fun with the Sorceress and go use more spells than actual traps, as it were. You know, just messing around. I'm sure you guys won't mind that because any trap setups with the War Mage can work with the Sorceress as well, so it would just be essentially me copying, which is not really good.
Remember me now?
Let's just instantly G up because there's no need to worry, they're not going to get past this area. If you know what it does, that changes the railing, the little rail cart that's going by to a different lane. It's common sense, you'll figure it out on your own eventually. The environmental objects in this game are very good. Hey, where the fuck do you think you're going? Running past me like that, how dare you?
That was interesting.
And done. That is a little 5-skull dance. Thank you for watching, viewers. I will now move on to the more difficult levels. That is essentially the tutorial level over with for both characters. And as you can see, I got no extra skulls, so I also have 10 skulls on the Sorceress as well. So, I will see you on the next episode of Orcs Must Die 2, whatever level that may be. Thank you for watching. This was The Edge, a 5-skull guides. If you can call it that. There's only one way you can 5-skull this level. Well, that's not true. I suppose there's a few ways you could 5-skull it, but you only have like 2 traps, so you've got a limited amount of choices. So anyway, thank you for watching, and goodbye.